Hello Tigers! Welcome to the Tiger Update for the week of January 8th. I hope everyone had a wonderful winter break and was excited to be back to learning this week. I know that I was. My favorite thing to happen this week was actually on Tuesday morning. Even though students are not here in the building, I still like to walk around and listen in on what teachers are doing in their classrooms. I did this around 9:30 on Tuesday morning, and the sound of students and teachers reconnecting over Zoom was so wonderful to hear. All year long, we've prioritized relationships here at FES, and Tuesday was no different. Another thing that's been great to see is so many of our classrooms have been working on goals for the second semester. Some classrooms have worked on class goals. Others have worked on individual goals, and some have even ventured into the idea of creating a word for the year. If you've never heard of John Gordon and his book, One Word That Will Change Your Life, it's a great way to think a little differently about goals and resolutions. This year, I chose a word as well. That word is vision. You see, this year, our staff is going to continue our work towards creating a shared vision of teaching and learning here at FES. I want to help keep that in the forefront of the work that I do throughout 2021. What word would you choose? Finally, this has been a week. How are you feeling? On Thursday morning, our staff came together for a community circle to discuss our feelings and emotions around the events at the U.S. Capitol on Wednesday. We created space for teachers to reflect on how they were feeling and what it was that provided them hope. I encouraged our teachers to create space for our students to share as well. I know that during community circles and at other times throughout the day, our teachers gave students the opportunity to share their thoughts and feelings and provided the appropriate support to them. In some classes, the events from Washington, D.C. came up, and in others, they did not. In the 1963 essay, A Talk to Teachers, James Baldwin wrote, "American history is longer, larger, more various, more beautiful, and more terrible than anything anyone has ever said about it." I've long held that part of the role I have as an educator is to help students to be able to engage in age-appropriate civil discourse. The world our students and children live in is not just the world that they will inherit, but it's also the world they live in now. It's important that they have an opportunity to talk about the things that matter to them without worrying about how big or small those things may be. I encourage you to talk to your children about what they know, how they feel, and how you can help them. I'm always amazed by how perceptive our children can be about things that I think they know nothing about. In today's Tiger Tales, you'll find a link to the National Association of School Psychologists document on how parents can support their students in times of turmoil. Thank you for taking time to join me today. Be sure to ask your Tiger about the best part of their week. Have a great weekend, and don't forget, it's a great day to be a Tiger.